Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football. Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. I hope you're feeling well today. I'm sure you're feeling well today, unless you support a certain football club. A certain football club that are based in North London, that wear white and a weird shade of blue that I can't really describe, and haven't seen a trophy since 2008. That one. Do you support them? How are you feeling today? Let me know in the comments, because we've got very big news. And you know what? In past, right, whilst we've got the rumours and the bits of news that was coming in and filtering in of, oh, maybe Chelsea are moving for Mauricio Pochettino. Yeah? What did I say? I said, I think, no, you know what? I'm not so sure. I've got my doubts as to whether he can take us all the way. Do I think he'll take us back to a level that I think is acceptable? Absolutely. Do I think he'll take it the extra mile? I've had my doubts. But the more that we've allowed this story to marinate, yeah, we've allowed it to stay in the sauce, right? Oozing sauce now. Isn't it, X? Because we've seen... It's funny, I've seen the reaction of Tottenham fans today. I had to. And it's made me feel so much better about this entire appointment. It really has. Because everything's come full circle. It's all come full circle. It's a beautiful story. It's almost like a poet wrote it. You know, Shakespeare himself rose from the dead and wrote this story. That's what it feels like. Because it's all come full circle, and I'm going to explain to you guys exactly how. We're going to get into the news, we're going to see the latest, and then we're going to really dig deep to really analyse just how far this has marinated and is now, as I've said, oozing all sorts of sauce. All sorts of beautiful sauce, where Tottenham fans' tears have gone into the sauce, and it's filled with tears, and I'm very happy. Now, we're going to... Obviously, I'm going to take off my blue tinted glasses very, very shortly. Don't worry, they'll be back on. But the news has come in. Chelsea have officially announced that Mauricio Pochettino is the new head coach. And we're going to get into the latest. Here it is. Chelsea Football Club is pleased to announce Mauricio Pochettino as the club's new head coach. I have to say, right, social media admin, grammar mistake, Chelsea Football Club are pleased to announce. Not is, you know, come on, standards. This is what Lampard was talking about, wasn't he, when he was on about standards. This is flipping across the whole place. Anyway, it's a new era. It's a new era at Chelsea Football Club. Mauricio Pochettino is the new Chelsea manager. He is signed on a 3 yesterday, but it's 2-year deal with an option to extend, and that option is on the table by the club. Of course, if the club want to extend, they can immediately trigger, and then it will go on an extra year. We have to put hands up and we have to say, well done, where it's due. We've criticised the owners a lot, right? But where it's due, it's due. Well done. Finally. You've understood this point. Finally. Fantastic. 5 years, all the way down to 2, with an option of a third. Beautiful. Perfect. That is the perfect contract length. Fantastic, yeah? 18 months can seem like you're taking the mick, right? I understand. Unless if you're very, very, very unsure and you just want to see and put that much pressure on the manager to perform immediately, then 18 months. But if you're willing to give a little bit of leeway, I think 2 years is perfect contract length. And then if you do well, there's an option. Do well and it will be triggered, no problem. Beautiful. So the owners, the ones who negotiated this, well done. You've learned from your mistake under Graham Potter. Never again. Yeah? Never again. We don't want to see 5 years ever again. The only time it becomes acceptable to give a manager a 5-year contract is if he has surpassed Jose Mourinho as the club's most successful manager. That's the only time. You see him win the Premier League title and then he goes on and does the treble. At that point, mate, it is a 10-year contract. You know? So, look, we have to really put, as I've said, hands up and say, when it's due, well done. You've learned from your mistake on that front. Beautiful. Now, Pochettino comes with certain staff. And this one surprised me. I just thought, I don't know if you know about it, but if you do, you do. If you don't, I'm going to fill you in. Here it is. Check this out. Chelsea confirm that Pochettino's staff will include Jesus Perez, Miguel D'Agostino, Tony Jimenez and Sebastiano Pochettino. Now, That consists of assistants and all of that, but his son, Sebastiano Pochettino, 28 years old, fair play, younger than me, 28 years old, is a sports scientist and is part of his dad's staff. I think that's beautiful. I think that's fantastic, honestly. Didn't make it as a footballer like Poch did. Poch did played at Espanyol, if I'm not mistaken. Played for Argentina. Not a lot, but he played for Argentina. He was an international. So there's all of that. His son went down the educational route. Stayed in football, stayed in sport, but went down the educational route. He is now a fully fledged sports scientist, worked under his dad at PSG, which was the time that I think he got his degree and everything and became a sports scientist. So honestly, fair play. Welcome, father and son. Welcome. It's going to be a very, very cool dynamic, and I like that because as father and son, the trust is there. You can be completely honest with each other, you know. And I think Poch, if he wanted to just roast his son and go, what in the blue hell is this? You call this work? You're not working. You know, he could, he could, and no one can say anything about it. So, I'm sure they're very professional, and I'm sure they do top work. But I'm looking forward to it now. Actually, before we get on to the next thing, right, I'm just going to talk about Poch and from a Chelsea perspective in terms of Poch to Chelsea and now what I think, right? Welcome to Chelsea, Pochettino. Welcome to Chelsea. I feel relieved that I now know we have a competent manager at the job now. We have an actual gaffer, right? As I've said, I had my doubts in the past. Looking at how far we've gone down, and to be honest, this is where I brought a sense of closure to myself. Chelsea did approach various other managers that were not on the shortlist, but they weren't on the shortlist for a reason, because they did not take it down that route. Those managers were just not available, or they rejected it immediately. My go-to guy was to bring back Jose Mourinho. He turned it down. He turned it down. He wants to stay at Roma. Fair play. I understand that completely. Cool. So you have to move on. You have to look elsewhere. And you look at the options that we've come to, that shortlist was clear as day, yeah? If you have Poch, Company, and Postecoglou, come on. Poch is the guy. Poch is the guy. So looking at from that aspect, I'm happy. I'm content. And I have to say, Poch is a very, very brave guy. I don't know too many managers, and this is where, to an extent, you have to respect Frank Lampard for taking even the caretaker job on, because you knew what you were stepping into, but we knew what was coming into the club as well. This is where I didn't agree with Lampard coming in as a caretaker. I didn't mind the caretaker, but not Lamps, because he just knew. But he took it on, and some will say, yeah, but he's getting paid. Fair enough, I agree. But Pochettino, knowing he's coming into this, respect. I'm curious to know how much he's on. I want to know. And that will come out eventually. It won't come out today or tomorrow, but it will come out eventually. We'll find out how much he's on. And we'll see if it's big money or if it's peanuts. Potter was getting ridiculous money. Let's have it right. He was one of the highest paid managers in the league. I don't understand how it came to that. Let's see if the owners have learned from that. But to be honest, I could understand the Poch on 12 million. I could understand that. Potter, not so much. Pochettino, I can understand. Especially he's been to PSG. Of course he's going to be asking for big bucks. But he's a brave guy coming into this, because a manager's reputation can get destroyed at Chelsea. It can. You know? So I wish him the best, and it looks like we're moving things in motion. We're going to come to the news of a certain player, which apparently Poch has given the green light on. So great to hear. But Pochettino has joined Chelsea, is the new head coach, and welcome to Chelsea, Poch. We're very happy to have you. Now, let's put the blue-tinted glasses back on. It has to be done. Here's Fabrizio in the latest for the Tottenham fans. Yeah? For the Tottenham fans. The Tottenham ones that are angry with Poch. You know? Oh, how dare he go to Chelsea? What? No. And they're hurt. They're physically hurt to see Poch go to Chelsea. Fabrizio gives us the latest. Don't blame Poch. Blame your club. Here it is. To clarify once again, Spurs have never approached Pochettino this year. He never turned down Tottenham. There were never concrete talks. Poch is excited about Chelsea's project as he can't wait to build the future of the club. Respect, again, this is what I'm saying. Respect to Poch. You're coming into hell. I'm just going to say this, you're coming into hell. But I think you will bring a certain amount of stability, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it's all going to pan out. And I'm sure that we've seen the worst of Chelsea. This season has been so horrific. I don't think we're going to hit this level again. I'd like to think we won't hit this level again. Don't expect, rainbow, sunshine and roses next season. Don't expect us to go on and win the title. No. Don't undermine all the others. But I don't think we're going to finish 12th again. I'd like to think that. It's not going to be easy. And as I've said, it's not going to be quick. But I think we will be making an improvement. And I do think a trimmed down squad with certain signings and loads of players gone will help. And Poch is a competent manager that can take us to a level. So in that aspect, he's excited about the job. Big respect. But he didn't turn Tottenham down. Tottenham did not even pick up the phone. So if Tottenham fans want to vent their anger at anyone, look within, look in the mirror. And I'm taking this approach of coming from a Chelsea perspective, right? So then it drills down into your heads that the problem is from within. The problem with your football club is your football club, is Daniel Levy, is Enick. The owners at that club have not got a clue. Right? Now, some would say, yeah, yours don't either. That time will tell. So far, it's not looked good, I'll be honest, but time will tell. People can make mistakes, and as long as they rectify it, it's cool. Yours sacked the best manager in world football who got you to a final. You sacked him. You got serial winners like Conte and didn't back him, even though everyone and their mother would know that the only way to get success out of an Antonio Conte is to give him everything he wants. If you don't, you are deemed to fail from the get-go. This is why I wasn't worried. When Conte went to Spurs, I was here. You would remember, I was here going, I'm not worried. The video documentation is here. It's documented. It's on the channel. Go and dig it out. You'll find it. I was here saying, I'm not worried. Nothing's going to happen. Tottenham will not back him. It was obvious. It was obvious. So the problem is at Tottenham. The problem is from within. Not Poch. Now, some like expressions. I heard expressions and respect to expressions because he brings banter like I've never seen before. His entertainment value is here, right? Hands down. What he brings to his channel and to all of you and to me as entertainment is unbelievable. Unbelievable. The way lines go through his head is just I don't get it. I don't get how he can think of so many analogies in half a second. It's ridiculous. So fair play. But I watched his video earlier today to react to this, and he was saying he was upset with Poch. He was upset with Poch. Not angry, but upset, and he's not going to sing his name. And to an extent, I understand it. But it's amazing how it's come full circle because we've seen our best managers go to Tottenham. We've seen Jose go to Spurs. We've seen Antonio Conte go to Spurs. We'll still sing their names. Not a problem. Not a problem. Jose could walk back at the bridge and he would get a standing ovation for about 10 minutes. Easily. Why? Most successful manager at the club. Respect. Respect. Yeah? Easily. It's amazing how Tottenham have had all of our lads, yeah, and done nothing. And now we're going to take their guy. We are taking their most successful manager who hasn't actually won anything. This is, I'm saying it like this because I want to be as honest as possible so then the Tottenham fans can really understand just how much of a mess their football club is in, right? I'm doing you a favour. I'll expect a thank you and an invoice for my services today. I am drilling it in, right? We are going to take their guy. And as Expression said, because he's adamant and he's right. He's like, you know what? He's going to win things at Chelsea. You know what? Todd Bowley and the owners have played a blinder here. I didn't see it from this way, but I think they actually have played a blinder. They've got everyone on side just on the one basis that we have taken Tottenham's guy. And if we actually win with Pochettino, we eclipse Tottenham as Pochettino's career highlight. How crazy would that be? We become Pochettino's best club, not Tottenham. How mad would that be? How mad would that be? Goes to show where Tottenham are as a football club. Simple. And people will look at me and go, oh no, Chelsea, you can't talk. You finished 12th. Relax. Absolutely. But what we've done and what we've won and what I think we will progress onto, despite this bad time, it is a bad time, but we will move past it. Time will come. I think this is going to bring a good feeling. This will bring a good feeling to the football club. But it's amazing, like I've said, how things can come full circle. You took our Mourinho, you took our Conte. You done nothing. We're taking your Poch, we'll show you how it's done. That's why I'm happy today. I've seen this and I've gone, no, you know what? Tottenham fans are triggered. They are rattled. They are all rattled. They are fuming, you know, that Pochettino has come to Chelsea. So you know what? I'm absolutely cool with that. I'm absolutely cool with Pochettino to Chelsea. Happy days. Welcome to Chelsea. Absolutely welcome to Chelsea. And like I've said, I think he brings a certain strategy. I think, like I've said, there's a certain level I think we will bring ourselves back up to. It's going to be at that point to see whether he can take us all the way. When I look back and I actually think about it and I deep it, Pochettino took Tottenham to a Champions League final. He took them to a League Cup final that lost to us. I was there at Wembley when we had Mourinho and we beat them 2-0. Diego Costa scoring the second goal. Who was the other goal? John Terry, I think. I forgot. But we won 2-0 that day. We won the League Cup. Pochettino got them to that final. It was Poch that got them to that final. You know, so when I'm thinking about it, I'm going, hang on, he can do all that with Tottenham. What can he do with us? What can he do with Chelsea then? And this is why, alongside the fact that Tottenham fans are completely triggered today, and I didn't expect it to be that bad because, like I've already said, Poch did not turn Tottenham down. It's Tottenham that did not even pick up the blower. They did not pick up the phone. So don't blame Poch. Poch picked up the phone to the one guy that called him, and that was Todd Bowley. Deal with it. Deal with it. You know, so this is what I'm saying. Look within. But it's made me extra excited. It's made me a little bit more optimistic. It's made me quite happy that it would be quite a story to win with Pochettino. And if he were to make that happen, even for himself, he would put himself on another level. And for Chelsea, it would be one hell of a statement to Tottenham that you couldn't do it with our best, who came and have made history at our football club, like Jose Mourinho, who's gone to Roma and is doing what he's doing. He's got a European final to play for the 6th time next week, yeah, and I hope he does it. I hope he wins the Europa League, and then he qualifies to the Champions League after winning the Conference League. The man is a winner, and he's proven that he's still in his prime. Antonio Conte was not back. Those two guys at Chelsea won a collected 10 trophies at our club, 1-0 at Spurs. Pochettino done good things at Tottenham. We're about to show you how it's done to take your enemy's manager. We're about to show you how it's done, yeah? You couldn't do it when you took ours. We're going to take yours and show you how it's done. Pochettino, welcome to Chelsea. And I'm going to end it with this before we jump onto Ugarte. Who's magic? Who is magic? Who's magic? Tottenham, answer me. You know the song. He's magic, you know. Maurizio Pochettino. He's magic, you know. Maurizio Pochettino. He's magic. Oh man, we're going to sing that just to wind you guys up. That way you can wake up and understand how much of a mess your football club is in. Anyway, I'm sorry I've put the blue tinted glasses on today. I'm not neutral at all. I like to be neutral, but not today. We're going to talk about a certain player now before we end the video. It looks like we are going to get a signing, and it's one hell of a signing, and I'm very happy if we get this guy. Chelsea about to turn into South America FC, not just Brazil FC like we've done in the past. South America FC. Argentinian coach, Argentinian midfield, not Argentinian, Uruguayan midfield coming in, yeah? Is it Ugarte? Is it Ugarte? Yes, it's Ugarte. Here's the latest. Personal terms have been agreed. He wants Chelsea. It's now down to whether Chelsea can pay the release clause in one fee. They don't want to play in one fee. They want to pay in installments, but also entertain the option of sending out players on loan to Sporting Lisbon, like Datro Fofana, who has been mentioned. PSG haven't done that. PSG want to pay in installments as well. I think they're happy to pay in one fee too, but they want to pay in installments, but they've not discussed anything about a loan. We have, and this puts us in pole position. Ugarte on the player side wants the Premier League and wants Chelsea, it seems. So I think it's going to happen. I'll be honest, I think we're getting Ugarte, and be optimistic about this one. Let me be optimistic about this one. I know I hyped up Cucurella to the flipping heavens before we got Cucurella. We'll see what happens with Cucurella, right? But in the same way that we all got excited about Enzo, and we can see, yeah? Well, I saw a stat yesterday. I couldn't believe it. Since Enzo joined Chelsea, he has been the Premier League player, if I'm not mistaken, I think, with the most advanced passes or key passes or through balls or something like that. I forgot what it was, but there was something in terms of an attacking stat, passes that get to the attackers, something in that sort of metric that he's number one since he's joined. And I find that incredible when you look to Man City and you look to Arsenal, who have been playing outstanding football. Enzo's the one with that stat. It goes to show you, we just put good players around him, and I think Enzo will thrive. And I think Ugarte is going to offer him so much protection that I want this player at Chelsea. I want this guy. Bring this guy. And it seems like Pochettino has actually given the green light on Ugarte, and he wants Ugarte at Chelsea. So make it happen. So there we are, people. That's the latest. I hope all of you are excited. Welcome to Chelsea, Maurizio. It's going to be interesting. You were once with the enemy. Don't worry. Soon enough, your old club will become your enemy. Nah, I won't do that. A manager, listen, for the Tottenham fans, look. We have experience. We saw Jose come to you lot. Yeah? That didn't exactly sit well with us. We didn't enjoy it. But because of what he's done with us, the respect is always there. You guys should always respect what Poch's done at your club with what he had and what he was able to achieve. Always respect Poch. Always respect Poch. And when we do come to Tottenham to play against you guys, do give him a standing ovation. Do give him some respect. Do give him the claps. Don't overdo it. Of course, he's playing for the enemy now, isn't he? He's managing the enemy. I understand that. You know, it's like when we play against Mourinho at Tottenham, we didn't exactly, go high in heels above our flipping heads going, oh my God, Jose. No, of course. But respect. For what he'd done, respect, Poch. You can't help. He's a professional. He has a career. He picked up the phone to the one guy that wanted him. It wasn't Tottenham, it was Chelsea. He has a career to think about. He was available. He's been out of work for a while. He wants to get back into it. He wants the Premier League. Tottenham had all the factors to pick up the phone. They didn't. He's going to move on with his career and pick somewhere that wants him. It's as simple as that. You would want the same too. So don't feel bitter that he's gone to, like, quote unquote, an enemy. He's gone to a club in the Premier League that he wanted to be in the Premier League. He's gone to a club that wanted him. Simple. He's a professional. He got his terms. He's happy with what he was offered. He's accepted. He's in a job. Done. He owes Tottenham absolutely nothing. They sacked him. Don't expect. I saw some Tottenham fans. This was weird. Some Tottenham fans were saying, oh, no, he should have pushed for it. What? Hang on. Somewhere sacks me. Yeah? I get sacked by an organisation. 3 years down the line, 4 years down the line, I pick up the phone asking, oh, have you got a job going? Are you mad? Listen, as our old manager and now your old manager would have said, put your head up a bit. Have some dignity in yourself. Have some pride. Yeah? You get sacked by someone and you go asking for, no, mate. They come to you and they recognize what happened. They want to move on. There's a new project. They want you on board. You discuss. Cool. Tottenham did not make the call. So respect, Poch. Respect. We respect Jose. We still welcome him back. We respect Conte. We still welcome him back. We are more than happy with what they've done at our club. You should be more than happy than what Poch done for you guys. And unfortunately, yes, he might come to Chelsea and win more things and win something. It is what it is. It is what it is. So let's wait and see what happens. But once again, Maurizio Pochettino, welcome to Chelsea. He's magic. Anyway, thank you so much. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. I never thought I'd sing that song. I have to be honest before I go. I never thought in a million years I would be singing the Pochettino song, that Tottenham song, because he's now my manager. Football is an amazing thing. It's a beautiful sport. Long live football. Long live football. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you soon. In a bit, people. Take care, and peace.